What is going on, guys? InfiniteOni here, and this is basically a quick tour of my current home plate build for my character Machu. Now, for those who don't know, Machu is the Irish Gaelic name meaning Matthew, which is my first name in real life. So without further ado, let us get started. So we're going to start with the bedroom. This is the mid-century bed, which comes with the Modern Furniture Workshop pack that you can get from the Creation Club. So I got this bed, this mid-century storage console, a mid-century sofa, and a mid-century coffee table. So then I have the nightstands, both with candles on top for that romantic feel. And then I've got these potted plants, which also came from Creation Club. That is Eleonora's home decor pack, pretty much. So it came with these plants and this one fridge right here. As you can see on the outside, it looks like I got a whole bunch of stuff, like all decorated and everything. So it's a pretty cool touch, and I will give Eleonora that. So now we have my living room. As you can see, I got this Irish harp lady flag up here with the coffee table, the sofa, and this rug here is also from the Creation Club. The same pack that I just mentioned, which I totally forgot until just now. Then I got a TV here, and I believe that came from the Vault Tech DLC because this is the more modern look, or the kind you would probably find in a vault. So now we're going to go into like my little office here, which it's not much of an office, it's just a desk with a typewriter. I plan on adding like a desk fan, a globe, and some other stuff, like a Boston Bugle, a telephone, or whatever. Then I got like this one poster, also Creation Club. Basically, this whole tour is a bunch of Creation Club stuff, but more mods than anything. Then I have a Deathclaw hand here, and McAnally's Irish pub sign, and this alcohol sign. Both of these came from Gruffy Double D's Signs of the Times. Now, what's funny about this sign, it says, alcohol, no good story ever starts with drinking tea. And then the guy pointing his sign looks like Kane from the old WWF Attitude Era days, and he's pointing at you wearing a leather jacket. I'm like, okay, that's hilarious. So this modular kitchen here, that came from a mod called Modular Kitchen. So you can basically create your own modular kitchen, add a sink to it if you want. You can even add upper cabinets, but the way I tried, even with the place in red mod, looks weird. Well, it doesn't look weird, it just has this weird shaking thing, whatever, like it's bugged, so I decided just to do away with it. And over here, I have my bar. There's a bunch of like beer, well, a few beers, some vodka, bourbon, whiskey, and some Nuka-Colas with some Nuka-Cola cherry and one empty bottle. Then I have the Republic of Ireland flag with Ireland written in green, white, and orange, the same colors as the Irish flag. And over here I have written Aaron Go Bragg, which translates into Ireland Forever or Ireland the Brave, which pretty much they both mean the same thing. So over here I got this steamer trunk, which I would store random stuff in and I would sell later, but I kind of sold everything. So then I got this notice board, also from the mod. I believe that is Gruffy Double D's Sign of the Times. Yep, which has a little nice touch there. My cooking stove, a toolbox, and now we're going into basically my workshops area. My decontamination arc, which allows me to get rid of all the rads that I have currently soaked up. So instead of going to a doctor, I can just come here, turn this thing on, give a quick spray, and turn it off, which I think is just really handy. And that came from the Wasteland Workshop, I do believe. Then I have my chemistry station with all these biohazard signs and whatnot, where I can make like stim packs, chems, whatever. My weapon workbench here, and my armor workbench here. I'm going to turn this radio off so I don't get a copyright strike. And pretty much a bunch of random signs like guns and ammo, Commonwealth farm supplies, and just a whole bunch of stuff to make it look like a garage. And give it my own little personal touch, which it's just fluffed, more or less fillers, but it gives it that garage feel. So I quite like it, and I'm pretty happy with it. And of course there's my bobblehead stand. I don't quite have all the bobbleheads yet, but I will get there. I've done it many times before. And my magazine racks, where I'm going to be storing all my magazines. This is all I have so far. I made it a point to get all of the Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor magazines early, so I can get like the best prices, or at least a lot better prices. And I also grabbed the barter bobblehead, which you can find at Longneck Lukowski's over up here. Yeah, it's Longneck Lukowski's Cannery, like northeast in the Commonwealth, south of the Museum of Witchcraft and Dunwich Boars. It's right here on the map. Sorry, had to throw a little ESO homage there. So, and of course, last but not least, there's my power armor. Now, I'll go over my power armor setup real quick. So, there's the T60 helmet, which gives that classic Fallout aesthetic, like you'd see from like Fallout 2 and 3. But it also kind of gives it a steampunk feel, I think, which is kind of the theme of this build, steampunk. And the mod for that is the internal, dang it, no, power armor, there we go. Has the internal database, so it gives me +2 to my intelligence as well. Then I have the T60 E legs with the kinetic servos mod. So whenever I move, my action refresh speed goes up. And then from Automatron, I have the T60 Tesla arms and torso. So currently, right now, I don't have any mods for my torso whatsoever. But anyway, it's a pretty good setup. I'm quite happy with it. And let's just take a look in here and see what the damage resistance is wearing this thing, or all my resistances for that matter. So let's head over here. I have a 1480 damage resistance with a 1515 energy resistance and a 1050 radiation resistance. So I think those are pretty good stats, but that's just me though. So anyhow, that is my tour of Home Plate, or at least this character's version of Home Plate. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and as always guys, take care now, and bye bye then.